which way the smoke is going.
Yeah.
But now I don't see any of this. So we can also compare our ground speed to our indicated speed. We're a little too high, let's lower collective.
Ah, okay.
Because now our ground speed, I have it on the iPad, is a little slower than the indicated speed. Which means we're getting pushed a little bit back. So maybe the wind is somewhere from this direction.
I got it.
Let's also check when we fly to the west, to the east. Now we have 64, 66, and here is 60, so we're getting a little pushed. I can also feel that we get a little pushed in this direction. So probably the wind is from northwest-ish.
Northwest.
Probably. Let's double check that. Let's keep the 60. So now we have 62 knots. So now we don't. The ground speed is pretty much the same as the indicated.
Yeah.
So we don't have a lot of north-south.
Yeah.
Maybe we have wind from the west. Let's check.
Okay.
You have 60 here. I have 54 here. So ground speed, we're getting pushed a little back. So the wind is from this direction. Somewhere in this. So then let's fly in this direction. And you can do gauge checks. You can fly just this heading.
Okay.
And the gauge check.
Gauge check. Wind pressure green, green, green. F center. Cup time is out of yellow. No warning light, no control light. Tab is green.
Nice, perfect. So we are perfectly 60 and straight level.
Yeah.
So let's do vortex ring state. So you can do vortex ring state. I will also push up the carpet.
Okay.
And you just call out now vortex ring state, and then you start to reduce the airspeed.
Okay.
So say vortex ring state. You can tell me, hey, vortex ring state.
Vortex ring state.
Nice. And when you feel the light vibrations, you tell me.
Yeah.
And also when you feel the heavy ones. The nose is nice, straight, very straight, that's good. Are these the light vibrations? Yes, these are the light vibrations already.
Yeah, vibrations.
And now they are getting heavy. These are the heavy vibrations. So now recovery.
Recovery.
Lower collective.
Lower RPM recovery.
Not lower RPM. Vortex ring state.
Yeah, vortex ring state.
Airspeed is alive, so you can raise the collective.
Yeah.
Raise collective, left
Raise
pedal.
collective.
Okay, back. So we are still descending, so raise collective, 60 knots, and now we stop descending.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I have controls.
Yeah, you have control.
I have controls. Left clear, right side clear. So our nose was first straight, and then when you did it, it turned a little to the right.
Okay.
And also make sure when you feel the light vibrations of ETL, you say it, okay? You say, hey, lower light vibrations, or ETL vibrations or something like that.
Okay, okay.
And then when you feel the heavy vibrations, you say, oh, vortex ring state.
Yeah.
Or vortex ring state vibrations.
Yeah.
Recovery. So you really have to call out what you do, what you feel.
Light, yeah, light vibration from the motor rate, right?
Yeah, the light vibrations are just the whole helicopter is a little bit shaking, and you can feel that in the back.
Yeah.
And when it's getting heavy, you can feel it in the seat.
So
we can. This is only the onset, so how a vortex ring state starts. So I can show you now how. I'm gonna wait a little longer this time, and then you can really feel the heavy vibrations. Okay.
Okay.
Normally you don't have to do it, but I want you that you know how it feels. And then also when we recover, we have to lower collective a little more.
Lower collective.
Okay, so this time we can do it together. So I will be on the controls and you can feel along.
Okay.
And then you can also hear what I say, okay? Left side is clear.
Left side clear.
So you can also hold the cyclic and the collective.
Just feeling.
Yeah, just feeling. Now I'm gonna set myself up with a headwind, and I do a gauge check, 1, 2, 3 in the green, I'm the center, capital yellow, caution wireless off, taxi in the green, and we have a little more than half fuel. Okay, I think here we have a pretty nice headwind, descending a little, so the left cyclic.
Half cyclic.
Okay, now I have a straight and level flight. There is one guy behind us somewhere. Oh yeah, traffic inside. Okay, vortex ring state, I will reduce the airspeed.
Okay, reduce airspeed.
I also lower the collective a little bit.
So
now the power is really low, and to feel the vibrations a little better, I raise the collective a little bit, so maybe 19 inches. And now I keep my nose straight, okay?
Yeah. Nose rate.
And I get slower, slower, slower. I start to feel a little bit vibrations.
Oh yeah.
Ah yes, these are the light vibrations. So
Light
these are
vibrations.
the ETL vibrations.
Yeah, I can feel that.
And now it's getting heavier.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. These are the heavy vibrations. So these are the vortex ring states. So now I would normally recover, but I will wait a little longer, that you can see how it feels. Now these are really heavy vibrations.
Yeah.
So now I have to recover. So lower collective, forward cyclic.
Lower collective for cyclic.
And now I can keep this nose attitude.
Yeah.
Airspeed is alive, and now I raise a lot.
Airspeed increasing.
Yeah, and I can raise really a lot. So we can wait a little longer until we have a little heavier vibrations.
Yeah.
But at some point our descent rate was maybe 800 or so we were descending really fast. And it would get even faster. So this is why vortex ring state is dangerous.
Dangerous.
Let's do one in this direction, I think.
Okay.
Because here is Torrance airspace, but I think we still have a nice headwind. Okay, you have the controls.
I have the controls.
You have the controls. So let's turn a little bit. Yeah, that's a good heading. Okay, let's keep this heading.
I keep this heading?
Yes.
Okay.
We have now a little wind from the left, but it's still a good performance. Then let's do a gauge check.
Okay, oil pressure green, 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 F center, carb time is out of yellow, no warning light, no caution light, type is green.
Okay, whenever you're ready, you can do the maneuver.
Okay. Vortex ring states.
Nice.
Okay, airspeed 40. 30.
Tell me when you feel the vibrations.
Light vibrations.
Yes, nice. Little left pedal, left pedal.
Left pedal. Okay, please going down and collective down.
Yeah, more
down.
Lower collective a little more. So no, not too much forward. Airspeed is alive.
Yeah, airspeed alive.
Raise, 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 raise. You pull more than maybe 22 or something. Okay.
Okay.
You can also pull max takeoff power.
Okay.
Nice, that was a good recovery.
Okay.
At some point the nose went a little bit to the right, but then I told you left pedal and then you corrected really nicely. So good job. That was much better.
Much better.
Okay, let's turn to the right, please.
Turn to the light.
Left side clear.
Light side clear.
Eyes on the horizon, we keep the 60 knots.
Okay.
Or you can also go to 70 if you want. Harbor traffic, helicopter 83 Hotel, maneuvering over red cranes at 1,900 feet, harbor. Yeah, then let's fly a little more to the blue cranes and we have a little more space.
Okay.
Or actually you can also fly this heading. Somewhere in this direction. Let's turn a little more left now.
Turn to the blue crane.
Blue cranes or left of the blue cranes, somewhere in this area.
I got it.
And you can lower collective a little, we are already at 2,000.
2,000 feet.
Yeah, there is one other guy somewhere here. Over there.
Over there?
Okay, let's turn to the right.
Turn to the right?
Yeah, here is traffic.
I can see that.
Nice. There is one more guy. Next to us.
Close together.
Yeah. Okay, we are descending now a little.
Yeah, 1,700 feet.
Okay, let's fly this heading. And then we can do another gauge check. So always before we do that maneuver, we do gauge check.
Oil pressure green, green, green. Carb time is out of yellow. No warning light, no caution light, heavy screen.
Okay, nice. Whenever you're ready, you can do it again and make sure your heading stays the same. You can also look have a reference point. Maybe this green crane on the ship. That's a good reference point.
Yeah.
And just keep the nose there, okay?
Yeah. Lucas, you have control?
I have controls.
Yeah. My microphone. Yeah.
Okay. You have controls.
I have control.
You have controls. So whenever you're ready, you can do vortex ring state.
Okay. Vortex ring state.
A3 Hotel up.
Affirmative. A3 Hotel.
Hey, you guys are right in the middle of final approach for Zilba and Torrance. You guys mind moving for a little bit?
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna move. Thank you. A3 Hotel.
Thanks, man.
We are edge of the airspace.
We are at the final approach.
7683 Hotel, Torrance Tower, on the frequency.
Affirmative.
November 783 Hotel, Torrance Tower, East
A3 Hotel on frequency. A3 Hotel. Okay, let's reduce more airspeed.
I read this more.
Yeah.
Okay. Vortex ring state.
So we have little vibrations.
Yeah, right vibrations.
Now we can recover.
Okay.
Lower collective a little more.
Lower collective.
Say again, your radio is really cut off. A3 Hotel. Left side is clear. Air controls.
You have control?
Air controls.